Hello everybody and welcome to Rebel Galaxy. I'm 4040 and today we're going to go through our very first look at this game. We're going to do roughly about half an hour's worth of gameplay, and hopefully in the process of this gameplay we're going to get a good feel about how the game plays and what we should be expecting, and hopefully get a good indication of what's going on. So as we're in the game currently, I have played this game a little bit just to get a feel, just to make sure the settings are all good. When it comes to settings, you haven't actually got a settings menu in the front end of the menu here. Your settings are determined in your loading menu, which is a bit of an odd way round. I'm hoping that they will take the management of the settings from outside of the game from within the game launcher and bring them forwards and into the main part of the menu so you can change them within this part. But beyond that, the game, I've got everything set on Ultra, everything is set on Maximum. The only thing that I have turned off is VSync, because VSync sometimes screws up with my recording software. So as a little note, everything else is turned on, so we're going to have a look and see what this game looks like. And it already looks absolutely amazing. So I'm not going to go through the menus like I usually do. We are just going to crack on with a brand new game. So here we go, guys. Hold on to your butts. Let's see what this game's like.
6 days ago, you received a cryptic message from your Aunt Juno, the family black sheep who you haven't seen or heard from in over 10 years. The message provided the access codes to the Rasputin, a near-derelict spacecraft and a relic of her younger days. Also included were the coordinates to Rust City, an out-of-the-way space station with a questionable reputation. She practically begged you to meet her there as quickly as possible. Now, after several days of travel and a few unscheduled maintenance stops, you have at last arrived. This is a place of liars and thieves. You wonder how you let yourself get dragged to such a godforsaken backwater.
Wow, what an intro. I really like that intro. Now, before we get into the main part of the gameplay, because the game wants you to dock up and basically immediately start with the tutorials and the missions. But this is a sandbox game, so I could start wandering off the beaten path, or wait for this guy to quickly jump in. Okay, so, well, who are you? Alright, I see. I guess we'll see you after I dock. And end conversation. Okay, so here's the first part of the tutorial that you've got to sit through. Just a quick window. Welcome to Rebel Galaxy. First, you're going to need to be comfortable moving your ship. Now, I've got my Xbox 360 gamer pad plugged into my computer, and it immediately picked it up. I've not had to map anything on it. This game feels a lot more natural playing it with an Xbox 360 controller. I believe you may, I think you can also plug in a PlayStation controller, one of the new ones. And of course you can also play it on keyboard and mouse, so it comes with pre-programmed, a very wide set of controls that you can already utilise. Things like flight sticks and HOTASes, they're not really useful for this game, and I'll show you why. It's not a 3D full 6 degrees of movement type of game, this. So yeah, so pre-mapped, I didn't have to do anything for this, so that's really useful for the whole get up, get in, play, have fun, and enjoy what you're doing. Now the game currently, without me doing anything, just having a quick look round, we are around 30 frames per second. Now my frame counter, you may or may not be able to see it, but it's up in the top corner as far as I can see, and we're hovering at 30, which is nice. It'd be nice if it was a bit higher, but I'm not really seeing anything wrong with the game at the moment. So before we dock up, I'm going to have a little drive around, so let's... By pressing the A button I can go faster. Let's just drive around the station and look at it. So let me have a little quick chat about the guys who've made this game, because what they have done is something that's truly impressive. This is not a big game development, AAA, publishing... No, get away from the planet! Ow! Ow! Yeah, oops. I'm gonna go back over here to the. Let's not nosedive into a giant planet. Let's just bring our speed down a little bit. There we go. Tells me for paying attention. So anyway, what these guys have done is really, really impressive. This game seemingly came out of nowhere in the middle of the summer this year, and when the press release. Now the press release was a limited release. A lot of all of the features were working, but the map hadn't all been figured out. The missions hadn't all been done. It was just a basic storyline you could follow up to a point, at which point you could still play around with the game, but you couldn't really do much else. You couldn't follow. There was no more storyline to follow. But it's been developed by Travis Baldry and Eric Schaefer. I very much apologise if I butchered your names, guys. But these two are absolute legends. They are veteran game developers. They've worked on Diablo. They've worked on Torchlight. They really know what they're doing. And out of the blue, they managed to make this game. Since then, obviously, they've founded the company and they've got a lot of more people working on it, getting the game into the condition that it is now, which I must say is absolutely beautiful. I mean, just looking at these graphics, I can't really zoom in. There's no additional cameras for zooming in, but yeah, it's well. Let's get on. Let's dock up and have a chat to our friend. It's just to hold and dock. Okay, so, yep, apparently I need a new turret. That's fine, I'm just going to visit the bar. So, it keeps a track, especially in tutorials, of what you want to do by putting these exclamation marks. So it's nice, clear, and crisp. The menus, I really like the menus. Let's have a quick look through it. So this is the menu within the actual station itself. You can see your ship in the middle there. You can spin her around. Ship spinning, of course, in the greatest traditions of all sci-fis, of being able to spin your ship in dock. You've got an equipment base, so we can weapons, different kinds of weapons. Let's have a look. There we go. So it loads in the weapon and tells you and shows you what the weapon is and gives you some pretty good stats. We've got all kinds of different weapons, ordnance, broadside. So there's some of the stuff is grayed out. Obviously, we're in the tutorial. Defense and internal components for your ships, which is all nice and comprehensive. I like the fact that the things that the ships that you can modify are pretty well in depth. I don't like a game about spaceships. It's a game about your spaceship. You are the spaceship, so you want to be able to upgrade your spaceship and personalize it to your own use. But this ship is not the only ship available in this one system. Though, might I also add, there are many more different ships. This is just a limited selection. But the ships go kind of up in size. This one looks pretty good, and all the stats are good. The stats outlined in red on the right-hand side shows you where it's gone down, and the stats outlined in green are where it has gone up from your current vessel. And a bit bigger, and a bit bigger, and quite a lot bigger. And boom! We end up with a Manticore. Now, this is a really funny-looking ship, but look at all that green. I mean, it's slow. Yeah, fair enough. You're basically going to headbutt and shoot things really hard, but look at the design on these ships. I mean, personally, I like the design of these kind of symmetrical, long, kind of, this ship. This is the one I like the look of the most, with all the blue windows glowing. But I really like the design on these ships as well. Look at this little guy. He looks really cool. They look cool. Personally, I like a thinner, longer, kind of sleeker looking ship, but in space, there's no atmosphere, and I like this kind of cobbled together kind of industrial grade looking ship. The graphic design in this game is absolutely top notch. So we've got the shipyard, we've got a commodities market. Hey guys, yep, if you want to be a trader, if you want to buy a trader, there is actually a fully reactive commodities market. If you go and buy some shit from a station and you come back to it, the price will probably have gone up, the supply have gone down. It does change. Also changes due to things that happen in the map. So it feels nice and reactionary. Yes, this is not a multiplayer, so there's not other players affecting the prices of things like you would in Elite Dangerous, like you would in EVE Online. But it does feel changeable enough for you to be able to work as a trader, and things will happen which will just keep your attention. And the very last option, of course, is the part station. So let's go visit the bar. It's always a good place to go to the bar. I like bars. So yet another menu. So we get to meet Orzus, the guy who we just talked to. You get to talk to the bartender. You get to pick up some nice rumours. So it's kind of a bit like, for example, in Assassin's Creed, you want to go and talk to bartenders to get news about treasure ships. Very similar system in this. We've got a news board. This is a really good idea to keep a track on stuff. It tells you how things are going. For example, there's a mining rush, so there's going to be lots of cheap, valuable minerals. Pirate Lord has been sighted. We can hire a wingman. Unfortunately, at the moment, I don't have the money. But the wingman is a completely separate ship. You can build up a fleet. At the moment, I've only got to a part in the game previously. You could only have one wingman. I'm not sure if you can have more, but it would be bloody brilliant if you could. I mean, imagine turning up in a fight. You've got your big spaceship. You've got a whole fleet of friends that you're paying, and they're all mercenaries. I hope that that's how it works. And you can see Orzu lurking right at the back, just underneath the A button. So let's talk to Orzu. Okay, so where is my art? She was supposed to meet me here. Haven't seen her in nearly a week. Huh. Well, why did you say she wasn't going to come back? Oh, you got a fair point, mate. Okay, so what is it? Tell me how to find her. Spectre. Huh. Oh, an AI. Okay, cool. Alright. Well, can I see it, mister? Ooh, pretty. Okay. What do you mean? No shape to find her. Yeah, that's my Rasputin. What do you mean? No deflector, no tractor beam, full plating's like paper. Yeah, I get it. To be frank, the weapon system practically pop. No offense. Hey! Okay, let's be nice. He's helping us. He's given us a free gift. Let's not kick a gift horse in the mouth. Okay, any suggestions? What can we do? So you can give me an upgrade. Okay, alright. And yet Juno will be pissed off. Okay. Okay, alright, I get it. What kind of something do you need me to do? You got whiskey, okay. So you want me to pick the whiskey up? Sure, why not? I'm gonna go. I like whiskey. Let's go. Yep, sure, why not? You're offering to help me. I'm gonna help you. Yep, I understand what it's like out here. It's the Wild West. Ooh, 500 credits. Should I keep that? So bring the whiskey back. We'll get squared away. Oh, I'll have more information. Okay. Well, he's gonna give me information. I'm almost tempted just to run with the 500 credits, but okay. Sure, why not? Let's just go do this mission. Let's depart from the station. So back in space. Back is your giant spaceship. Okay, so missions are the gold diamonds on your screen and radar. So you just head towards them. Cool. And yep, got it. So let's find. It's over there. So let's speed up. It's 4 speeds. And we're just gonna hold down the A button until. There we go. And we're. There we go. So all this time, I'll just hold the A button, hold down, and it will eventually jump to warp. Wow. Ooh. Still a mess. What's going on here? Oh, I found a junk field. That's cool. Let's scan stuff, shall we? What's in here? Nothing. Okay, so scanning allows you to pause the game. You're not 100% paused. You're moving very slowly. But when you're outside of warp, you can basically have a look around. You can scan things for bounties. So, yeah, it tells you what's in it, who they're aligned to, what their bounty is, and what they've got on it. So that's one cargo thing of munitions. So, you know, that would be pretty cool to pick up if I had, like, missile launchers and I was running out of missiles. But, okay, let's... Ooh, actually, let's, here we go. So this is the in-game option menu. So we do have a settings menu. You can remap. You've got your tutorials you can go through again, which is your screens, and you've got your own personal stats. So, but most of the settings are actually in the game launcher. These are just simple kind of control settings more than anything else. But the actual graphic settings and stuff are something that you do from the launch menu. Let's press Y and do a pulse. Ooh, where? Where is there a bounty? Apparently, never mind. Fuck it, let's go. Let's go do our mission. That's fine. I don't care about bounties. Not yet. Let's at least do the primary mission. So looking, going through Warp, there's kind of stellar areas you can go and visit. You can drop out in any of these. These are not scripted. You only have 2 degrees of movement because you're in a giant spaceship. You're in a giant capital class, kind of large cruiser. The small fighters will buzz you. Oop. Where? What happened? Friendly? Let's pulse and see what that is. There's something over there. Let's have a look at the map. What does it think it is? Zoom in a bit. What's this? So I'm there, and it's found something. All right. Well, let's have a look. Sure, why not? So this game works along 2 lines. There's procedurally generated events and messages. Ooh, message transport. Hack it. So, yeah, there is a hacking game thing going on here. Yeah, there we go. Financial database. Following database for financial information. Okay. Price considered to date as of blah, which is today, I think. Cool. So, system-wide prices information state. That's interesting. So this is a randomly generated event. And this one is a good randomly generated event. So it's given me something to be able to use to my advantage as a trader. Currently, I'm not in a trading vessel, but I could buy cargo holds for this and become a trader. You can make money doing that. I still like the way this takes off. So as we're flying along here, you've got 2 degrees of movement when you are traversing around. Exit went past that too quickly. You have You've got 2 degrees of movement. You also have turrets. You've got turrets that you can control, which are pretty cool, and there's 2 of them.
How's business?
Oh, hello.
Broadsides.
Hello. Right, where are you? Incoming call. That's it. Let's get a bit closer to him. Come on.
Exiting sublight.
Hello.
Collision warning.
Hi. Can I talk to you? Can I talk to you? I don't want to actually hit you. Hello. Okay, let's just go away from you.
Engines at maximum.
Oh, hail.
Accelerating to sublight.
Hail him. There we go. That's what we're looking for.
Orders you send you? Got my payment.
What have we got? I guess you did. Here's the cash. Give him 500 credits. But I like 500 credits. I don't want to give that away. Yeah, but honestly, I think I'll give him for a handload of cargo. Well, our ship's really weak. That might be a really bad idea right now. No, it must be... Alright, I'll give you the 500 credits, jeez.
Doing business with you.
There we go. So, receive some whiskey, and we got 500 credits. Fine. Okay. Alright, so I guess we're going back to the primary mission, so let's go. Oh, I love this. And... whee! I really like that. I like how the camera zooms in, the aesthetic of going into warp, the kind of hazy fog effect you get around your ship, and the shimmering effect. It gives you the real indication that you're kind of charging up and jumping into speed. And the graphics, the lens flare, everything about this game is very, very impressive from the graphics standpoint. Even when we're flying around, there's lots of graphics flickering around, this game is still working well. Let's try and weave. Okay, let's pulse anyway. Bounty detected.
Collision warning.
Okay, well,
Target locked.
what bounty? There's cargo.
Accelerating to sublight. Bounty detected.
Where is the bounty?
Exiting sublight.
Oops. Didn't mean to shoot that.
Target locked.
Can I
Accelerating to
scan
sublight.
you?
Scanner. Scanning.
No. No. Is there nothing around? Okay, it says bounty detected, but there's nothing around. Not quite sure what's going on there. Maybe my sensors aren't good enough to quite pick up whoever's the bounty, but I love the wreckage and stuff floating around, and it's a debris field. Oh, okay. That looks like a ship. I hope it's a ship I can get. Maybe. That'd be really cool if that's a ship that I can get. I like big. Bigger the better. Always bigger the better. And dock. There we go. So, oh, he's immediately completed the mission. Okay, and he's taken my whiskey, and I've been given a fuckload of credits. Yeah! Nice one! I got paid. Okay, maybe this game's trying to reward me for being a good guy, at least for a little while. Do I want deflector? Attractor beam... deflector, defense, definitely, because the ship's weak. So, what am I on? Yeah. Alright. I'm getting a feeling I'm going to get strung out here and get King Match to do lots of favours. Alright, so, what do you want? Discover it. Okay. You need me to blow something up. I did it. I like blowing stuff up. Yeah, explosion's good. Alright. Yeah, I can do that. I like stuff. Brilliant. But I've got some money, so let's really quickly have a look at equipment bay. And what are we missing? We haven't got a tractor beam. I want a tractor beam because I want to be able to pick up stuff. So we've got a deflector and a tractor beam. I think. Yep. Okay, cool. Standard jump drive. Let's have a look at... Just quickly look at the weapons. Our broadsides are our broadsides, but we've got a beta turret that's not being used. So what have we got? We've got a scatter turret and... What does the scatter turret do? Steel projectiles, extremely fast radar, limited accuracy, slight diminished... 2 projectiles. Moderately effective. Okay. Oh, it attacks all... Okay, I'm going to go with that, because it's good against all defences. How much have I got left? 1,000. Alpha turret. I'm going to... If I sell this... And then buy... a pulse turret. Have I got enough? No, I don't. Fine, I'll buy this back. Okay, I don't quite have enough for anything yet, so on our broadsides, yep, there's all kinds of... There's a whole load of options you can upgrade this ship on, so I'm really happy with that. But we've got our 2 turrets, and we've got a deflector. Yeah, we've got a deflector and some shields and some hull plating, so let's just come out of here and see if we can get our mission done. So... Let's have a look. Let's go and blow something up for this guy, because he... Well, I quite like the idea of blowing something up, to be honest. If there's something going to go boom, I really enjoy it. And the way that this game looks at the moment, I reckon that blowing stuff up is going to be pretty. But let's have a look. Ooh, I like the fact that turrets track where you're looking. And you got one above, and you got one kind of underneath the chin. Kind of down there. The one underneath the chin is my powerful one. I want to upgrade the one on top so it's also the same. I think there's a planet over there. There's... Ooh, hello. Okay, so we've got to find... Discovered junk fields. Oh, I got 20 credits for discovering the field. That's cool. Okay, so let's find stuff. Let's just blow shit up. Am I too far? Oh, okay, let's just do this one. Let's cut a park next to this guy and find out what's what. There we go. So let's just select him as a target and fire. There we go. Ah, that's really pretty. I hope all explosions. Okay, let's see. Is all explosions like that? So I've taken a bit of health off this guy. I wasn't sure it was working. Let's swap. See how good our turrets are. Eh. Okay, so the lock on. Our turrets are kick-ass. I like turrets. Yeah, I like my turrets. Yeah, cool. Pulse. What else is out here? Destroy the ambushes. Uh oh. Where are the ambushes? What have we got? Oh shit. Okay. Let's just get moving. Okay, so the turrets are going to lock on. Okay, I'm going to flick to my broadsides to deal with that guy, because he's big. So you've got to kind of aim vaguely in a direction, and then kind of try and not die. And my turrets have now locked onto the other guy. Okay, let's try and hit him. Oh no, he's gone. He saw me lining up, he's like, nope. Let's try and get this double jet retaliator guy, because, well, we definitely killed the other guy. Come on, fucker. Let's just charge at him for a minute.
I won't forget this.
Yeah? Really? I'm not sure about you on this.
Wolf's turret. Broadside.
Let's just let my broadsides... There you go. Boom! Ooh, nuts and bolts. Okay. Let's send out a pulse. Nuts and bolts. Tractor in. There we go. Nuts and bolts. Cargo hold. Next, let's just do another pulse. What's out here? Anything? I love the music. The music is what makes this game what it is. I'm going to be turning the music up. I can't monetize these videos because the music is not actually owned by the guys who have made this game. They've got the music underneath license, which is perfectly fine. It's just a little bit inconvenient for YouTubers like myself because we can't monetize these videos. But if you guys are interested in me carrying on this series, would you like me to do a playthrough? This is my first look at the game so far. For you guys, and if you like Space Sims, if you like your kind of RPGs, this is a game that you are going to enjoy. The graphics are amazing, the gameplay is pretty good, the menus are well laid out and very smooth. You've got a linear mission to follow. There we go. Let's just. There you go. You have a linear mission to follow, but there's also many randomly determined events, and this system that we're in now. Let's not scan, let's just pull out a map. So this system we're in now is not the only system. So let's just, that's in the galaxy, so to speak. There are, if I go to sector map, so we're all the way over here, I think. This is where we are. So this is the entire map. So the system we're in is massive. And there are, let's have a look, 1, 2, 3, there's a fuckload of other systems, and there's like ones which you can't even go to yet because you haven't unlocked, I suspect, parts of the mission. And they give you details about each system, what planets are around, but that's the one where we're at. So, yeah, pretty in-depth. Rebel Galaxy, guys. If you enjoy your space stuff, you're going to enjoy this. If you don't like your RPGs and you're not into Space Sims, you might not want to play this game. But while I've been playing this game, it's been at a stable 30 frames per second. It's not had any hiccups, not had any bugs. And playing it myself, I ignored the tutorials or tried basically just do anything that I felt like doing. And the game was pretty lenient. It didn't punish me for it. It just, occasionally reminded me that, do you want to carry on the missions? You had that mission marker, but that's about it, really. So the game is good enough to allow you to go and do what you want. So once you've gone through the tutorials, you can then kind of follow this mission where you want to find out where your family member is and find out what's happened to her. And on the other hand, you can become a pirate, you can become a miner, there's mining lasers, you can become a trader, you can buy trading ships, or you can become a warrior on the side of the local authorities. And each group that you work for and level up in will unlock you additional weapons, additional ships, and or grant you access into space stations you wouldn't normally be able to get into, which would have additional modules and new missions. So, all in all, it seems like a very promising game. And it's up to you guys. Do you want me to record some more, or have you seen enough? Is it good enough for you, this review? So, thank you very much for watching. I've been 4040. This has been Rebel Galaxy. I'm very impressed with this game personally, and I will be playing this no matter what you guys say in my spare time. So I don't feel like this game has been a waste of money. So thank you very much for watching. You can get this game on GOG currently 10% off, and you can get it on Steam currently with 10% off. But don't waste your time, because those 10% offs are only introductory offers. So if you're gonna wait around, it's gonna go up in price a bit. So see you in the next video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you thought in the comments, and I will always try and get back to you as soon as I can. See you in the next video, guys. Goodbye.